Welcome to my third of 4 videos. Working with contact training with Katie, and what we're doing with her is something called a 2 on 2 off, so that she always hits her contacts, always hits the yellow zone, and understands what her job is. Just a quick recap, in our first video, what we did, Key, come here, honey, come over here, sit. No, Key, come over here, we're not doing it yet. Sit. In our first video, what we did was we free shaped the dog. So the dog would go to their target and they got rewarded for being there. In our second video, what we did was we asked the dog, Key, come here please. We asked the dog, sit, to stay on their target. We gave them a reward and released them. And we morphed it to giving them the reward after they released so that they would come off the board quickly. We also gave it a name. As I said in the first video, and probably in the second video too, I don't like to sit there and screech at my dog, touch, 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 as we're running on the course, for 2 reasons. Number 1, I don't have enough oxygen, come here, quickly, when I'm running. And number 2, if I have to scream to my dog to do a behavior, the dog doesn't understand the behavior. So she should understand the expectations and just do it. And then I will tell her right or wrong. There's consequences for being right, there's consequences for being wrong. So today what we're going to do is we're going to add motion. If you'll notice, in the beginning we only used a portion of the board, probably the last 3 feet, and I had suggested you go get a board at home. Come here, Key, honey. Go get a board at home and work that board at home. If possible, now what we want to do is we want to get a longer board because I'm adding motion to the behavior. So let me show you what it's going to look like. Come here, Key, up over here. Key and I are probably almost out of the frame because what I've done is I've taken a dog walk plank and I'm resting it on a table so that I can, like I said, add some motion. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that words, go to your spot or spot, so she understands what she's supposed to be doing, because I love you too. And I'm going to reward her for the proper behavior. Initially, we're going to go pretty slow. Key, spot. She gets there, you notice how I've stopped. I'm helping her with my body, saying you stop there when you go to your spot. I'm going to mark it yes, okay, okay. That's a 2 for Key. Come on, Key. So we start with, she should know what to do when she gets to the end of that board because she's been doing it all along. So now, like I said, we're going to add motion to it. Key, spot. Yes, okay. So rather than just getting to the spot and staying in the spot, what she's doing is running into the spot. Key, spot. Yes. Okay. Same rules apply. Yes means you've done it right. I promised I'm going to pay you. Come here, Key. Okay means you can now move and get your reward. Let's try it again, Key. Spot. Okay. So she's holding her spot right here, Mother. Sit. Key. Sit. We're doing sit while we're talking on this video. So she's holding her spot so that I will pay her. All right, so now I've added some motion, but you notice that I've gone to the end of the board and I've kind of hung out with her. Come here, Key. Where's Key? So we're going to the end of the board, and she's holding her spot. Now what I've done is, you see, I didn't really stop and give her any physical cues. I just kept going, okay. I just kept going along, and she stopped and I didn't. Come here, Key. So she does her board, I can remind her spot, and I kept going. You'll notice I'm not even in the frame. I'm standing about, 25, 30 feet, well, maybe closer to 20 feet from Key, way over here, and she's doing what she's been taught to do. You get to an end of a board, you stop. Okay. And you move when I say okay. I also will practice, come here, Key, moving away from her laterally. Spot. Okay, so we're a team. I'm moving away from her. I'm coming way over here. And again, now we're probably, maybe 12, 15 feet away. But her job is go to the end of the board and stop, no matter what Mom's doing. Okay. This is the proofing phase. Come here, Key. Now I'm going to see if she'll go ahead of me, and I'm not even going to the end of the board. Ready, Key? Go. Go. Spot. Yes. Okay. This is something that I've just started proofing with Key. So she goes to the end of the board. Go. And again, I don't stop. Okay? It's not about at this phase, at this stage, I see a lot of people proofing their dog key spot by seeing how long they can hold their dog in that position. So if my dog is staying and I'm saying stay, 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 okay, you know, I'm holding my dog in that position. Yes, it's great that the dog can stay that long, but it's only staying because you're making it stay. Okay, what this dog is doing is saying, mother, I'm staying, give me my treat. Ready, key, spot. Okay. After she's successful in this, depending on how often you practice, days, weeks, months, years, I start putting in some different handling moves. Come here, key. So I'm going to say spot, and watch, okay. So I just threw in a front cross while she's doing her 2-on-2-off. Come here, key. I might put in, key, go. See, I'm starting to do a front cross. This is for a jump, say it was over here. Okay. And she's watching my hand to see where she releases to. Ready, key, spot. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, okay. So, in our first video, we got them to assume the position. Hi, baby love. In our second video, we asked them to do it on a cue. And now we're up in the ante. We're actually having them run into the spot and wait for the release. And we're not necessarily all around them helping them anymore. Thank you, my assistant.